it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop.
What up, guys? Welcome back. So pretty much, as you guys just finished seeing in that little clip, I ended up just pretty much taking off the two passenger doors, as you guys can see, and taping them off and covering them up with plastic. The reason being is because I actually want to start making a little bit more progress, and I took off the doors because I want to start being able to sand them, bodywork them, and get them to how I feel they need to be. As you guys already seen in the last video, pretty much I got screwed over on the engine bay. Again, it's the same thing through the painter. This will probably be the last time you guys already see that. I'm not going to repeat it anymore because I just don't want to live in the past anymore, and I'm just going to really kind of go ahead and try to just make positive moves forward. So one thing I still need to do is go to the paint shop. I was supposed to do that today, but unfortunately plans changed because, I'm not gonna lie, I woke up late. I went to sleep around 2 o'clock last night and woke up. By the time I woke up, if I would have left, I would have hit traffic, and I didn't want to deal with the traffic here off the 60 going down the hill to Riverside, Colton area. So pretty much I still have some stuff that I need to go buy, which is either sealer, direct to metal primer, and basically a little bit of filler. The reason being is because I know there's some spots that I need to attend to. I also still need to do a little bit more work to the engine bay, and let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. So on this panel here and on the shock towers, it looks like since I did use a wire wheel, it did dig into the filler that was on there, and it left some pretty rough gouges on it. I still need to sand everything down smooth with at least 320, 400 grit, and then from there go ahead and add a little bit of filler, because as I was sanding down, it did pull up little sections here and also over here and up here. So I want to make sure all of that is smooth, make sure everything is flawless, at least to my ability. It isn't going to be 100% perfect, but I am going to go ahead and try just to do the best that I possibly can. I did pick up some new wire wheels from Walmart yesterday, and the reason why I got those was because I still got to get into these sections down here, and the one that I had was a really small diameter, so I needed a larger diameter, so I thought I have a little bit more leeway to get into here, remove all of it, and then that way we can start sanding it down and making sure that it is all smooth. Again, we still need to put seam sealer and again reprimer it and make sure that all the body work, that how I want it to be, the engine bay to be, is done the way it is. I also need to remove all of these rib nuts. As you guys did remember, if you guys remember, I did put those on when I did everything before sending it off. Technically I should have did all that after, and the reason being is because painting over it is just going to end up chipping away later on. So I guess you can say the painter kind of helped me, I guess, right? But yeah, we're going to go ahead and remove those, get the whole engine bay primered, painted, seam sealed, and then that way we can go ahead and start putting the engine back in. But in the meantime, we are going to go ahead and start doing body work on the two doors, and then from there move on to the next two doors, and then from there just keep making progress through the doors, the fenders, the hoods, the trunk, and so on and so forth, because we still got to do the body work to the front bumper, unfortunately, and the whole moving kit. So I gotta go take my daughter to dance right now, so we'll pick up on it probably tomorrow, because I probably won't get back until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight from her dance practice. So yeah, we'll catch up on it later on. Alright guys, so pretty much we just made it back. It's like 8:30 almost at night, so I'm just gonna be out here for a couple, maybe 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and what I'm gonna start doing is actually sanding down the door. the doors already been body worked, so I'm gonna add a guide coat to it now. And then since it was already primered, I'm gonna add guide coat, sand it down, and see if we have any high spots, low spots, and then that way we can start doing a little bit more finessing to the doors. If they come out clean and basically everything comes out smooth, then we're good to go. So yeah, let me go ahead and add some guide coat and make a little bit more progress. So pretty much that's just like the first little pass, and what I ended up doing was went from this roller block to this little rounded block for the contour of the door. As you guys can see, this is what I took with me to try to get it, and it gives that whole contour of it being able to fit it perfectly fine. And all I'll do right here is once it gets to this section, I'll just go with my hand and pretty much just sand it down like this. I'm just trying to really make it smooth, make sure that it's all there and you feel no like indentions in the paint or the material. That's what I've read up on YouTube doing my research, and yeah, not too bad. We're just gonna go ahead and keep going at it with the other section, and like I said, hopefully this door is pretty much ready. It looks like it's okay, with some little minor tuning that needs to be done to it, but it looks pretty decent. Alrighty guys, so pretty much door number 1 is pretty much done for all I can do tonight. You guys can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can get the light to work a little bit better. But it is very smooth. There's like little scratches, nothing major, but it looks pretty decent for the way it came out. It still needs, like I said, another coat of filler primer right here, because it does have those little pinholes, as you can see right there. So other than that, we are golden on this door. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and attend that door and hopefully get that door finished, so that way we can add hopefully some primer on these doors tomorrow, and at least get these 2 doors fully blocked and ready for base coat, and then that way we can proceed with more. But still, we'll have to continue doing body work, unfortunately, on all the doors, so that we can try to spray everything with the same mix ratio on all the doors, so that way we get it to hopefully all blend in with the quarter panel and the roof pillar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue, guys.
in my apartment, groceries, no carpet. I'm an enemy target, matches by the garbage. I know it's hard to grow up. I know it's hard to grow up. It's hard to grow up. But it's time to grow up. No, I wish my father never met that woman. But my time young, you should have fucking met that woman. How would you say, you know my mama cried, please? Remember the kids I gave you on the side of your cheek?
Alrighty guys, so pretty much as you guys seen, door number 2 is pretty much done. I was actually supposed to just pick up on this tomorrow, but I figured I just record it and just do it now. So door number 2 has the same issues as door number 1. It does have small little slight imperfections as far as little chips. I did post on my Instagram, and basically some people said go ahead and put like 2 coats of regular primer over it in this little section here, and then go ahead and put the 3rd coat over the whole door, so that way this will have the coverage, and then from there I'm pretty sure I'm ready to rock and roll, because all it is these little chips. I'm gonna have to do the same thing to that door down there. But for tonight, at least we were able to knock out 2 doors, which is a big accomplishment, at least for me. I am gonna go ahead and start sanding down the rear valance of the Mugen kit, but we'll go ahead and do that tomorrow, because I need to charge my battery on my camera, as it is gonna die. So we'll pick up on it tomorrow once the battery is fully charged and I head to the paint and I grab some more stuff that I need. Alrighty guys, so pretty much it's the next morning, and yeah, I didn't even go to the paint store. My bed was more cozier and my house was more cooler than being out in the heat, so I didn't even bother going. So I figured still I'd get out here and do a little bit of work, because it's actually better to do the work at night, as it is a little bit more cooler. So I think that's the process I'm going to end up doing. I'll probably come out here during the day, do a little bit of work, and then go back into the house, and then again go at it at night again. But yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing today is pretty much getting these doors primered up. I do want to primer the inside and out of them, so that way they both have primer. The inside I'm going to sand it by hand and just smooth it out, so that way I can layer paint. When it's time to layer the paint, it will have some sort of adhesion process on it, so that we can bite into it. The outside of the doors are going to take another layer of high build primer, and then from there we'll go ahead and resand it all over again, so that way we make sure we get rid of those little rock chips that we discussed yesterday, because this door has it here on the bottom, and that one has a small chip of it also. So pretty much I did reach out to a friend of mine, Jose Aftermath, on Instagram, and he basically told me what to use as a process for a guide for primer, and this is what I'll be using. Either it's a 4-to-1, because this is what this primer is a 4-to-1, so I can do whichever way here and then just move up to the next step. So let's just mix some primer and get some primer laid down on these door shells. So pretty much second coat of primer, high build primer is on the doors, and pretty much already guide coated everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and let everything dry. I'm actually gonna be running to Harbor Freight to see if I can pick up some cleaning solution for the guns. That way we can make sure all of the guns are clean, because I do not want this gun to pretty much go out on me as I still need it. And as I stated, I don't want to keep buying more stuff when I don't need to, and I can just try to save these guns and keep them to where they're supposed to be. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry up, go to Harbor Freight. I gotta mail a package to S1, and that way also we come back and start at least blocking this and making sure that it is all straight for what it can be. So we'll pick up on it when we get back, guys. Alright guys, so pretty much we just got back from the paint store. I did my errands and I sent my package out to Son on the S1 team. So when I went to the paint store here in, I guess there's one right here in Paris or Nuevo. So I ended up picking up the cleaner we're going to be using to clean the gun this wool. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in the, I guess you could say the bottle of it or whatever, where the paint goes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray it out and clean it that way, and we'll take it apart and pour some in a container also. Unfortunately they did not have the 220 grit, so I only had to use, I'm gonna have to use the 320 grit. It's the same thing that I used yesterday, except that one was for the DA. But we're gonna go ahead and use this one that sticks onto the actual block. That way we can just go ahead and block it straighter. I picked up some more guide coat from Powder Guide Coat, so that way if we need to use it for the other doors and everything else, because I ran out of the one that's in the can, or it's basically running out, so I'd rather use this for now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue and hopefully get these doors sanded down, so that way the 2 doors will be done in this video, and then from that way we can move on to the next 2 doors. And that way from there, once all 4 doors are fully blocked and sanded, we can get some paint on them, and that way we get all 4 doors painted at one time, same mixture of paint, and that way it's the same blend. So hopefully everything works out as planned, and yeah, we'll see how things go, guys.
Give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
intentas convencer, y es que no sabes mentir, y la luz no curan que estás bien, pero te conozco a ti, tus ojos me dicen que no es él, cuando más piensas en, bien rodeado y bien tapado, bien acelerado, sé que a ti te gusta y como yo te lo hago, pero el tiempo que decida que iba a me calmo, si regresas pues tu madre y si no te acabo, y eso no mi cero, otra más que viene, esta sí tiene un culazo, neta me conviene, baby estoy pa' ti, si gustas si quieres, pero si no, no me preocupo, de amor nadie muere, y ando en la 17, neta me pasé de tragos, todo el mundo se mueve, ando por pinche avionado, no voy empastillado, ya ni sé dónde ando, solo sé que de chompas tengo bien repleto el carro, y si tú quieres.
Alright guys, so pretty much both doors are done. As you guys can see, we finally finished up the last door that we needed to pretty much block and sand. I did start off with a 220 as I did find some of the damn paper inside of my drawer that I forgot that I had. So that is pretty much knocked out. I did finish it with a 320. I may have to go up to a higher grit sandpaper so that way we can smooth out a little bit and throw some sealer on it. So both doors are pretty much sanded and already ready for base coat. Once I find out what other step I need to do. I did reach out to a friend of mine, Aftermath1312 on Instagram, and he has genuinely helped me out through this whole process of sharing his knowledge, and I'm greatly appreciative of that because I've seen his work that he's done on plenty of my homies' cars, on parts and on engine bays, and they come out looking amazing. So I did reach out to him to ask him those questions of what grit should I use, or should I continue, or should I just stop here, or what next step would he recommend, because I do value that and I do want these parts to come out looking better than what the painter would have left, I guess you can say, because we're already seeing the work that he left. But moving forward, we are pretty much going to wrap up the video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the like button and subscribe if you guys haven't. It truly does help me out a lot. And hopefully on the next video we can finally start getting started on the last two doors, because I do need to get those pretty much blocked and sanded also. And it's going to be kind of a weird situation because those two doors are actually painted in the inside, and I was not expecting that. But we're going to try to deal with it the best we possibly can and continue moving forward and making strides little by little as best that I can. But yeah guys, with that being said, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Till next time.